All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Saiki K, Season 1, Episode 18.
All right,
we
let's
had the sports festival for the guys.
The disastrous life continues.
Indeed.
And let's have some stuff focused on the girls maybe this episode.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we might not have enough female characters to do a sports festival for the girls. You know, they're half of it entirely.
Some focus, you know?
Yeah,
like
but
here and there.
just in general, more focus on any of these characters really would be wonderful.
Especially Kobayasu.
Yes.
He's just quickly becoming just a favorite within our hearts. He's such a good delinquent boy.
Good delinquent boy. That's
yes,
right.
Yes, indeed.
It's a good summary.
Some good Nendo stuff also as well last episode.
That was wonderful.
That as well.
Watching Hyro desperately try to beat Nendo, and Nendo is running backwards to keep up with him. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
What else is there to say?
Clearly just a relationship that is yet to blossom.
Right.
Let it continue. So, y'all, without further ado, let's continue this. All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion.
Judgment nights of
Ah, yes.
Greatest lie ever told
Yes.
is not, I've read the terms and conditions. It's Saiki K doesn't make things complicated for other people.
Indeed, indeed. I loved the swapping up the value by the discrepancy of 10% all the way up. And he's like, yes, the straw millionaire technique. Indeed, indeed. Flawless maneuver. A fantastic assemblage of skits. And now we get a new character who is a delinquent of sorts, kind of like Kobayasu, but has had his entire personality maybe changed because he understood basically what Matsuzaki did for him all those times that he was acting up, which is like, Matsuzaki, you are like
the
one
great
of the best
teacher
characters. Yeah, great teacher Matsuzaki, basically. Yeah.
However, then he finds out, I missed too many class times, so
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm getting held back anyways. Behavior aside.
Yep.
And suddenly it's all gone.
Yeah, but hey, maybe he'll be a recurring character.
Yep, he could be.
In general,
that'd be fun.
Wonderful. Yeah, Teruhashi having to deal with Saiki K's mom was amazing, but also the kid.
Yep.
Cyber boy or whatever.
I loved that. That was just having the switcheroo of like, yes, she's going over to Saiki's place, not because she wants to see him, but to get cooking lessons.
Of course not.
Saiki, of course, has already done his evasive technique, right? But sadly, she is so flustered by everything that's happening that she still runs into him because she is cute enough that God himself ends up basically bending reality to her whims, as we saw with the name drawing and all that stuff, right?
God, that was so funny.
So,
yes,
of course the kid doesn't like her, right? She is distracting from his Cider Man show, right? Like, that's
the audacity.
Yep, exactly.
Gall.
And the fact that she plans this whole revenge plot of like, he called me auntie, so when he's in high school, I'm gonna swing by and so completely get his attention, and he's gonna be obsessed with me, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, I'm your auntie.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was
Teruhashi. You are quite an individual.
Her pettiness knows no bounds, truly,
no bounds,
and it is a delight to see.
But we also had probably one of the funniest gags of the list of things that Teruhashi does not want to have said to her. So we've got to find the actual list of things here.
I love that auntie's number 4, but then. Why don't we split the check? Is number 3.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
See what was the what was the number 1 thing though? Here we go. Number 4 and things no one can say to me list. Okay, gotcha. Let's bring this up here. Let's see this.
Ugly
things
creep.
No one can say to me. Ugly creep. And then can we split the check? Auntie, unsightly pig. Who are you again? And then tap water is okay, right? That's number 7.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then in the 30 list, we had You're in My Way for 30, Be Quiet is 31, 32 was Oh You're Still Here, 33 was Go Buy Some Bread for Me.
Yeah. Wow. I want that full list at some point. I would love to see it. I need
this list. And what's probably going to be a thing is that they'll slowly add to it over the course of time, you know?
Yes.
It's just a thing there. But also, she's now confirmed to be Peach Tea Girl.
Right.
Which is
and
hilarious
for a second...
Because everyone loves peach tea. I don't know what it is, but like...
Yeah, no, peach
tea is amazing.
Like, yeah, as far as like a specific, like... type of drink to just throw in there as like a bit character with the, you know, cider pop, Mr. Cider or whatever, right? Okay, peach tea. Yep. That's
the good shit.
That is the good shit.
Of course, Terahashi gets that. I also loved the karaoke thing being that one person who, yes, I am every once in a while. I hate to say this, but I am every once in a while Kaido. I'm the person that sings the anime song.
Well,
and everyone just kind of goes, so yeah, about the, you know, the whatever there. And I'm just like, I'm going to sing it. I'm going to put my heart and soul into this either way. I don't care if y'all just make fun of me or whatever.
I'm going to quote Zorg from Fifth Element. Never be ashamed of who you are. Like...
See, and even Saiki felt bad for him. He's like, hey, guys, someone please pay attention to the lost sheet behind me.
Right. Like, he had a blast singing that song. And the thing is that karaoke, pretty much everyone sucks anyways. And even if you are kind of good, people might be like, oh, you're actually kind of good. But nobody really cares, right?
No one really cares.
Like, it's something where it's a lot more fun when you're terrible at it, and yet you're having fun with it, right? So... yes, Kaido, you sing your weeb song, or not weeb song because you're actually in Japan, but your anime song, and you know what? Even if they don't get it, even if they don't like it...
What's the most ridiculous thing you've sung in karaoke? Like the thing
I haven't actually sang a lot of karaoke. That's the thing that's unfortunate. I really want to do karaoke more. I really got into karaoke around the time I played Yakuza 0, and then shortly after that, COVID hit.
Why.
And, you know, in quarantine and everything, and then it's like, well... shit, you know.
I sang Rap God to a bunch of people at one point, and it became this thing of where a couple of them were like, wait, he like actually did like halfway decent at it. Yeah. And then they were like, wait, we're gonna like put this song in there to make him do it again. Because the first time I did this, I was like, hey, I'm just gonna do it to kind of like, you know, I'm like basically like, you know, tipsy as fuck, like really close, but I'm still, you know, able to sing decently. Well, not well, but you know, enough. And
intelligently.
And I put this in there as like, watch, I can do this, and people were like, yeah, sure you can. Sure
right,
you
hold
can.
my beer, you know.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do this. And I got to the part where things accelerate to some of them I'm gonna give it, all that, and they were like, and people just kind of like got quiet as they were just like,
is he really doing it? He's beginning to believe the ultimate technique.
The funny thing was then when we went out and left the room, there was another group that was leaving, and they were like, wait, were you guys in room like 6 or whatever? And we're like, yeah. And like, which was the person that did Rap God? They could hear me from their room like next door, and they're like, dude, that was so cool. Like we could kind of tell you were at least like doing decently at it. Like you were at least still going, because it's like a 6-minute song or something. Right. So it's not like, you know, a short one or what have you.
Wow.
But that's like my personal
probably the craziest, and this isn't that out there, but there was a point where one of the people at the karaoke party, they were also kind of into anime, and they knew I was into anime. You were there too. But they ended up putting on again from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The problem is this is the Japanese version.
Yeah.
I can't read Japanese for one, because the lyrics on the screen were in Japanese.
Fast,
Well, they were in Japanese.
That too.
So, and then on top of that, I don't have the Japanese lyrics memorized, right? And then, so it was just terrible. We couldn't do it at all. And then you were there, and then we ended up singing the Emily again English cover as close as we could, just off of memory to the song, and that was
to the song's beat. Yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
Yeah.
But karaoke's cool. It's a fun thing to do every once in a while. It's not like a favorite pastime of mine, but I just love that there's always that one person that you're just like, oh no, they're singing, oh no. And Nendo being the person where it's so overdramatic to the point that people flee the room. God, I'm sorry, Nendo.
I've been to anime conventions where they have karaoke, and it gets wild.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, there was a point where there was this dude that was singing full Japanese for the song, and, like, rolling around on the floor and like super like emotionally into it, because this was probably like his absolute favorite song, and like,
and it was like Cruel Angel's Thesis or something.
No, it wasn't something like that. It was much more obscure. I had never heard this song before. Right?
Okay, so like a Card Captor Sakura like spin-off song.
No, but this was like a dramatic song where it's like he there were almost tears coming to his eyes as he would belt out the big notes as he's rolling around on the ground,
I've been to concerts and stuff where there's like a band that like has stuff that's in like some kind of major production and stuff like that, so it's encouraged for the audience to sing along as well.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of that was basically how they didn't even really sing the song, like the band. They just pointed the microphones out towards the crowd and they played their instruments, and the crowd sung the whole dang song. And it was basically a gigantic karaoke thing, something like that. That's fun. Yeah. That's really fun.
Oh, I want to do karaoke again. Yeah.
But all right. We've got maybe a new character for the long haul. We'll see.
Yep.
And Saiki made everyone's lives miserable for at least a little bit.
All for some coffee jelly. And so that he didn't have to do anything uncomfortable personally.
Even though if he had gotten rid of the cardigan, he would have had more than enough money than he needed to, and he wouldn't have been called a dumb nickname, which he was concerned about them calling him a good nickname, but then they ended up calling him Mr. Badly Dressed or
something like that. But what I would love to see is that it actually is Nendo doing the character in the Cider Pop show, and that
it was actually his mom.
Either one, for it to be an actual Nendo, like in the Nendo family, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's what we do on the side. It's just a thing that we do, and it's just like a secret that gets revealed.
Yeah, or it's revealed that this was shot like 20 years ago.
And that's his father.
And that's his father was doing this all that time ago.
Let the Nendo lore flow.
Yep. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.